Hey guys, getting ready to call it a night tonight. Figured I'd give you a walk around here. So this thing is this is a competition sled. Fabricating this for a show coming up this weekend. Building two of them, as a matter of fact. Way this works is you've got two different places back here. So you've got not only wheelbarrow, but you also have the car deadlift height. So you can, by moving the handles, you got one bolt that moves the handles. By moving the handle, you could have the two different heights. So we've got some nice skates to go on her there. You've got 65% here with your load, and 35% of your load here. You can load the back of the handles as well. Starts at 65% of your load. Then as you go back, it increases 1.4% per inch. So there's that. Total weight capacity on this that you could realistically put on it would be, I'd have to scratch the paper again, but you're looking at around 2,400 pounds. She's a beast, guys. So building 3 of these, and I think we got 5 more to build after this one. Still looking for a name. Don't have a name for her. Also, the water table is going good. I put some water soluble oil in there. Shop's a wreck. Keanu's been working on his truck. Put a heater up. That thing kicks butt. One of the things I don't like about it, though. Oh, and these are the arms that goes on this sled. So, you know, the noodle's always working overtime. So the way these things work, I can actually make one hell of a club out of this. So I'm making an adapter to go on here that will hold an Olympic weight, a single plate, screw down, clamp the plate down, and then you've got this club. This thing by itself is probably about 20 pounds, and then add a weight to the end of it. So this is going to be a very, look at the weldy bits. You got to see what the weldy bits look like. Gee whiz, no light. Shine the light over here. I swear it looked like it had undercut, but there's not undercut there. So the weldy bits, we need to clean it up. So yeah, that's going to be pretty interesting. Made a bonehead move the other day, dropped a freaking piece of steel off the table. Lucky it didn't hit my foot. Cut the line on the TIG welder. Landed on the cable for the other welder too, so got to replace that. What else is going on here? Oh, the heater. Back to this. Guys, it's kind of late. This is about an 80% efficient heater. So on the back here, this pipe here is about 300 degrees. So it's kind of doing a little bit of the number crunching on the BTU rating and all of those things, and it's going to work out if I'm doing my calculations correctly. It's about an 80% or less efficiency. I think that we can make that better. So what I want to do is I want to double sleeve the vent pipe. See if I can't, old school, back whenever I was growing up, probably dirty as can be. Back whenever I was growing up, we used to have the 55-gallon drum stoves. So you take a barrel and you make a stove out of it. Well, a funny story, interesting story, is one of my friends, he missed school for a couple days, and he would watch his dad bend down and warm his long johns up before he would jump in bed, and he would get close to that stove. And I don't know if anybody out there has ever had or used one of the 55-gallon drum wood stoves, but the sides of them sons of bitches get red hot, cherry red. And my buddy, he decided that he was going to pull his sleeping jeans down, warm up his long johns, and he backed his ass right into the stove. Blistered his little butt, literally. But anyway, those stoves, let me get back to the moral of the story here. Along come in-flue type of a system. I'll bring you back over here. So the way that in-flue system worked is in your piping you had a box, and then you had several cylinders, and the fan would blow through those piping. So your flue gases would come up, they would flow around or in a chamber. So way that would work would be you'd have a higher pressure here, an open chamber there, lower pressure, and so the flue gas would slow down during that area. And then you'd have a fan that blows through it, and it would take out more of the heat out of the flue gases. I don't see any reason that wouldn't work in this configuration. One of the reasons this thing is so inefficient is because it has a power vent. So it's has a fan that's causing air to move faster. So if we chamber that, then bigger chamber up there, do a secondary cooling or heating element or heating thing in the flue pipe, I think we can raise the efficiency of this quite a bit. There should be a pressure switch, vacuum switch. There'll probably be a vacuum switch. Could be a pressure switch. Could be a vacuum. Depends on which side of the blower it's on. So we'll have to make sure that we have that we're exhausting our flue gases. The switch in there, we may have to think about maybe doing a switch up there of some sort. Anyway, that's heating the shop very wonderfully. And guys, I'm like pretty exhausted, so if I'm mumbling and sounding like I'm inebriated, I'm not, just tired. Samson plates. This thing's kick-ass. I don't know if anybody ever remembers the Samson plates back made in the U.S. I'm a idiot for old iron. You know, stuff like this, I don't know, it's you can almost just tell the history. You can feel the history. You know that I don't know, there's just some nostalgia there. I think that's pretty much the state of the Empire, other than she's dirty. So guys, hope everybody's having a good week. I'm gonna go crash for the night. And everybody take care, stay safe. Let me know what y'all think about this crazy looking thing.